Currently, my research is being implemented in with the Texas State athletics programs and having them wear sensors that measure their impacts, the number of impacts, and the duration of impacts, a couple other measures. And so that way I can compare their changes from preseason to postseason with respect to their head impact biomechanic changes. The SIMG sensors are worn in a headband that goes around your head, so you don't actually have to have a helmet, which means that now we don't only have to limit our data collection to football and ice hockey, but now we can collect in soccer and track and volleyball and wrestling, baseball, softball, a lot of the other sports who maybe wear some headgear, but not necessarily something that we can put sensors in. We're also incorporating the Synaptic Sensory Station, which is really cool and I'm really excited about it. We're able to do hand-eye coordination tests, so they're doing go and no-go tests, which means they're chasing green dots or there's green and red dots and they hit the green and not the red. So they're having to make executive decision making as well as do it quickly and accurately. One of the things that we're doing here at Texas State is we're also video recording all of the practices and games. So that way we can compare them and they're linked up by time and date so we can find them exactly, which is helpful in a lot of our data collection as well as determining validity. Right now, the information that we're collecting is simply for research, but the hope is eventually to be able to utilize that data to inform lots of different groups and potentially one day be able to allow coaches or athletic trainers who aren't researchers to be able to use that data and inform their practices. At least when I was in college, we didn't have the science to back up holding people out, and that concussions actually had potentially long-term effects, which is some of the things that we're seeing in athletes. If we're not looking out for them in the long run, I think that's something that an institution really needs to look at, just as an individual institution as well as, athletics as a whole. And that's certainly something that we're employing here at Texas State.